Hey guys, it's Cutting Air Entertainment here, and today we're going to be doing a review on this Lancer Tactical Gen 2 lt-04. So let's go ahead and get into that review. So getting into the box, first your box will have this big Gen 2 on because your gun is a Generation 2 gearbox. It says that it suggests using .28 BBs. So yeah, once you open the box, inside you'll find a packet with a poster and a mail card, so if you have problems with your gun you can put this in the mail, sign and put a stamp on it, and mail them. We'll see what's inside this in a minute. You also get a 9.6 volt battery, which is stored in the stock of the gun. You'll also get a 600 pack of .28 biodegradable BBs. Get some more Lancer Tactical sticker, a Lancer Tactical PVC pipe patch, well not pipe, PVC patch, wall charger with a little light so that when you plug it in, then it will light up green. When you first plug it in, it will be red, and then when it's charged, it will light up green. So it's not a smart charger, but you do probably want to get a smart charger eventually. Also, banana magazine, I guess is what you could call it. High cap magazine, so you can put your BBs in here. Crank the bottom, and we'll put your BBs in here. And a hand grip. And of course the gun, which let's go ahead and take a look at all of the parts on the gun that come in the box. This is what it can look like. So let's go ahead and go over the features. It features, we'll start with the back and work our way up. An adjustable stock, so you can adjust it to whatever size you want. A priming handle, a sight which you can unscrew. If you unscrew these, then you can take this off and you can put a scope or a red dot or any other optic on here that you want. Your magazine release is on the other side under here, which I'll show you in a minute. You have your fire selector switch, and over here you have your hand grip, which you can adjust by unscrewing the bottom, and then you're able to slide it to wherever you want. You can put it on the top even if you want to, for any reason. You also get these rail covers, but don't worry if you don't want the rail covers. All you gotta do is push down the center of this, and they slide right off. But then if you want to, you push them on, and then you push down the center again until you find the area, and then you release it. So yeah, you can take this off. The way you take it off is you unscrew it, like this, and then you can take a scope or something like that, and you can mount it on top, which really works very well once you've gotten it mounted on the top of your gun. So we'll go ahead now and get into what is metal on the gun and what is not metal. Get into what is metal and what is not metal on the gun. You should know that all the internals, the metal, the gearbox, that's all metal, and all these outside parts are all polymer. But what is outside that's metal is your buffer tube. This is all metal right here. And then you have your trigger protector, trigger guard, and that's metal. Your trigger itself is metal. The whole barrel is metal. Your charging handle is metal, which with this is one that when you pull the charging handle, this really shows your hop up, which dialing down turns hop up, and dialing up turns the hop up down. So yeah, opposites. But if you charge it back and then released, then this will not go back up. So after you've pulled it, always make sure you close this because you don't want dirt to get inside here and mess up your gearbox or any other internals of the gun. And that is all that is metal on the gun. Don't get me wrong, though most of this gun is polymer and the internals are mainly metal, this gun is very, very strong and very durable, and it's not completely light. You can tell that it is very heavy when you pick it up. Scale, and it weighs close to 8 pounds, which is pretty heavy for carrying around on the field all day, but that's really the average of a regular AEG. The battery. Before we need to know how to put the battery in the gun, I'm going to show you guys how to charge your battery. Go ahead and take the charger that you got in your box, plug it in, and the light you can see will go green. Then you take your battery, and you go ahead and you plug it in, and then you can see the battery, the light glows red. And then you just let it sit there, and by the time your light turns green again, it will take about an hour or so before it does. Then that's when your battery is charged, and then you can take it off. But be careful to not let your battery sit on the charger for too long, because otherwise it could be a hazard of catching fire. Charged, you're ready to take your battery and install it in the gun. So where it will be installed is in the rear of the gun. You want to make sure that if you have it adjusted to further back, you want to make sure you go ahead and put it in as close as you can so that you're not stretching the cord. And then you have these two tiny little things that you just squeeze, and that will pop off here, and then you pop it off up here. And there's a little cord inside, and then you go ahead, you plug it in, and then you take the battery, and then you take one part and you slide it down this way. The other part, slide down the other way. Take the cord and don't shove it in there. Just be very light with the cord and just kind of pack it in there if you can, but without possibly damaging the cord. Then you go ahead, take your plate, and you go ahead and you put that right back on there. You want to make sure you do it evenly because I did it wrong a little bit, so you want to make sure you squeeze it when you do it. Once you've done that, it should be in there nice and good. To show you that works, go ahead and switch it to semi. As you can see, your gun is then ready to run once you have loaded it up. Save the boring stuff for last, which I guess now you've at least seen the good stuff, so you don't have to skip forward to the boring stuff. So these BBs work very well in the gun, and they are not going to mess up your gun. I mean, some people will say these are trash BBs, but the ones that come with Lancer Tactical are actually very high quality BBs. So I use them, but yeah, it's whatever choice you want to use. Then these two stickers I already showed you, and the patch is PVC too. So it's a little thick, but it sticks very well. But let's go ahead and see what's actually inside here. Okay, so once you get it open, then you'll have a Lancer Tactical booklet with different models and different instructions on how to do it. And in the back, let me see if I can find it. I thought it was really cool because on this, I don't know if you can see it or not, you read your issue here, and then we'll give you what the problem could be and then how to fix it on this. So that's very helpful for taking care of your gun. So and then you get this kind of poster thing, but also has a target on the back, so you can take some shots, and it says it grades you on the shots too, but it doesn't really have a range that you shoot it from. So yeah, and then yeah, it's a really cool picture on here too. And then, like I told you earlier, this is a mail card where if you have an issue with your gun, then you fill out what it is, and you fill out your return address, put your stamp here, fold on the dotted line, and send it into Lancer Tactical. On these sheets, they also have other contact information, so you can email them or text them or call them. Okay guys, that concludes today's video. You're probably right now thinking, wait, what, he didn't do any shooting tests. Well, I have shot in this gun before and gotten it chronoed with .20 BBs, which work kind of good in this. Shoots around 400 FPS. I haven't tested it with the .28s, but .28s give it more accurate. But this gun is very accurate and very far ranged and works very well on the field. So I definitely suggest this gun for any beginners or pros who are snipers and just want to get something cheap and reliable of an AEG. So yeah, I guess that concludes today's video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a subscription and a like and a comment.